practice is. You ain't got to understand him. Then that's
And this your boy Shavar, man. Y'all already know, man. Top of the hour. Breaking news. Jacksonville Jaguars filling in for the injured. What was it, Corey Grant?
Yeah, Corey Grant.
Jamal Charles has signed a 1 year, or basically, what? How many games you got left? 8-game contract with the Jacksonville Jaguars. What you think about the pickup, man? Jamal Charles sitting back there, him and Bortles in the backfield trying to make something happen, man.
I don't really think too much of it because I don't think Jamal Charles is gonna get that many touches.
So you plan on having at least trying to have Fournette back next week?
Nah, he gonna have Yeldon's gonna start. Jamal Charles probably gonna get like seven or 8 touches or some shit like that, depending on what it's like. Because what Yeldon and Charles basically do the same shit.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Yep.
They both receive out the backfield. They both same type of style running back. So
I wouldn't say. I think Charles in his prime was obviously way better than this.
Yeah, I mean his prime.
Because Yeldon's all about that. I'm gonna do this little 2-3 yard footwork and hope to get just those 2-3 yards. You know what I'm saying? But on the receiving end, yeah, he gets busy.
They both on this. I don't see no difference from one to the other. So
nah, I got 2
you don't
eyes.
either. What are you talking about?
I got 2 eyes, bro. Like Jamal Charles was better, but right now, obviously, Yeldon.
Bro, I'm talking about right now. The fuck?
Yeah, whatever. Anyway,
Wuz ain't gonna do nothing on the field right now.
It could, but anyway, I mean, you never know.
What is Wuz gonna do for him right now on the field?
Wuz is the only reason why y'all signed him.
So they gonna hand him the ball off, and he gonna run and be like, "Bro, you remember my shit in Kansas City?" The fuck?
Yeah. That's right. That's what everybody gonna be saying. How much you want to bet as soon as he breaks?
That shit don't.
If he breaks for one, the commentators are gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
He's looking like the Kansas City Charles. So what are you talking about? Who gonna bring it up? They gonna bring it up. I'm gonna bring it up. You gonna bring it up?
Wuz does nothing for him on the field.
I can see you now, bro. He looking like the old.
Listen to what I'm saying,
bro. He looking like the old Jamal Charles.
Listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying Wuz does nothing for him right now. That's the only thing I'm saying.
All right, man. Whatever you say.
The fuck?
Let's move on to the big game this Sunday. Missing one of your biggest pieces. Did not get the job done. Big blowout. Fournette being out with or you say he pulled himself from the game. I didn't see the game.
That wasn't this game, bro. That was last week.
Kansas City, he didn't play this week?
No.
That's what I just said. I just said that, bro. I literally just said that. I literally just said he did not play. Y'all missing your biggest piece. Y'all got blowed out 30-14. I don't think I scored it. Y'all scored a field goal? I don't think I scored a field goal in this game. Lopsided game because not only was Jacksonville Jaguars offense scoring those 14 points. I'm sorry. Not only was Kansas City offense scoring, but Bortles was also hoping Kansas City defense score a point. He gave did they run 2 back on him? Or did they run 1 back?
They just ran 1 back.
But they scored on those drives. Okay, they capped off those turnover drives.
Man.
What's your thoughts, man? I know you want to be ready to unload. What you got, man?
I'm so tired of this inconsistent play from this motherfucker, dog.
19 million. Bro.
Exactly 19 fucking million, bro.
FaceTime.
But I'm so tired, so tired of this motherfucker. He's so inconsistent. We can't count on him for shit. Every week by week, we don't know who the fuck's gonna show up. And I've been saying this since last season. When he plays good, he plays good. I don't see nobody beating us. But when this motherfucker plays bad, my fucking God.
He takes it to the floor,
bro.
dog.
Get your blood pressure pills ready. Because if he plays bad in the first half, guarantee it's gonna be the same way in the fourth quarter.
All the way through, yeah.
All the way through, but I've never seen Bortles make any type of halftime adjustments, any adjustment, and actually play better. Never. Since he's been in the league. Never seen him make any adjustments or the offensive coordinator or the whole offense when it comes to him playing bad. Never seen him make any type of adjustments.
I don't even know if this counts for adjustment. There's that one game he threw the 3 picks and came back and won it. We had to throw 4 touchdowns in that game. I want to say it's the Buffalo game, but I do remember I was at the
Buffalo. He ain't
this is his second year in the league. He had his one big comeback victory after being down, after throwing 3 picks. He came back in the second half and won that game for y'all. But that was like his second year. This is back when he peaked. You know what I'm saying?
How the fuck your peak is second year?
That's crazy, right?
Yeah. But
for real, dog. And still got paid. No matter what, still got the bag. Like he peaked.
I don't get what we keep seeing in him to what we like. You know what?
He's our guy.
I'm gonna keep rocking with dog.
It's like I said, man. He's the sole reason why I keep saying y'all blew y'all chance to make it to any Super Bowl, yet alone win one with him as the quarterback. Y'all missed that big opportunity last year. These teams have done nothing but get stronger in your division, and with the exception of one maybe. But for the most part, all the teams have gotten better. Y'all still not division leaders. Am I going away? Yeah. You're not. Yeah, Tennessee got it still.
Tennessee,
y'all lost. That's right. And then Tennessee lost this week too. Y'all lost this week. Andrew Luck lost this week. The only team that won was the team that's at the bottom of the bat. Houston Texans.
That would have been good for us to come. We should have won that game, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That should have been a game that we had in the bag. I called it. I said we gonna get our first interception off them. I said he was gonna throw his first interception. We ended up getting 2 interceptions off of him.
His first
we
two.
ended up holding their running game under 100 yards.
I was about to say that too.
You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't have the Mahomes passing game that he has the first 4 games in the season.
Well, he did get 300 up there, but with 2 picks, no touchdowns, the completion percentage, all that stuff was down. You're right. Yeah,
no
definitely had
touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? 2 interceptions. So everything. I mean, we played them well. We even got some sacks on them. It seemed like other teams can't do. It's just offensively.
That's true.
Bortles just can't. The quarterback play is so inconsistent, and when the offense doesn't match the defense, when the defense is on the field longer than the offense, when the defense has more plays than offense, I mean, what do you expect to happen?
They're gonna get tired.
Exactly. They're gonna get tired. So, and I hear people blaming the defense, and my whole thing, like, I was at work today. One guy was like, the defense played bad, and I said, how? I literally broke it down to him. I said, how? And I said same shit. I said, bro, we got 2 interceptions off of them, 0 touchdowns. 0 passing touchdowns, held their running game under 100 yards.
That's exactly everything you're known for.
And we were on the field longer than offense. So how was our defense playing bad? And I was like, they did everything they possibly could. Defense only can do so much when the offense is giving shit. The offense is literally not producing shit. What do you expect the defense to do?
Yeah, I held them to a lot of 3 field goals here. Those are usually touchdowns for them, like as you said earlier.
Yeah,
so y'all definitely, the secondary definitely did it. Jay lived up to the hype that we are one of the best secondaries in the league. You ain't throwing no touchdowns on us. I was actually impressed by that. I'm not gonna, the way Mahomes has been playing all season, I thought he was gonna at least get 1. You know what I'm saying?
I thought Tyreek Hill was gonna
catch
I thought he was gonna just be zipping all through our fucking defense, but.
He actually had. I don't know if he showed some.
It was a lot of one-on-ones where he was open. They just didn't look his way. Mahomes didn't look his way. But
I don't know why Ramsey made that comment at the end of the game talking about they checked that film, bro, and they sure as hell put it up. You got burnt a lot on the one-on-one coverages, but luckily they ain't throw the ball your way. So I guess that burnt conversation goes away. Yeah, right. Bingo.
I mean, but when you put on the film, I mean, Ramsey did his job.
Technically he had the ball.
At the end of the day, he did his job. So
I think his name did his job more than anything. But he deserves it. He deserves it at this point.
Tyreek Hill had 2 catches on him for like 30 yards. Because he had the one big catch, and I think he had another catch on Ramsey. Outside of that, the motherfucker didn't do shit.
No, he had that one. I don't think that was him that caught it on him. Yeah, it was on one nice pass. Okay, that was okay. Yeah.
He had that one big pass, and I think he only caught 2 passes on Ramsey. So
it was more of a good pass and. Well, yeah, both. Good pass and good catch, yeah. Because he dropped the bare basket on him. Okay.
So after the game, I made the post. It was Sunday evening. I made the post. I said, we might as well just put Kessler in the second half. Because I was like, Bortles ain't stepping up. Bortles isn't doing shit. What's the worst that's going to happen? So my homeboy was like, the offensive line, it's not just Bortles, the offensive line played bad. And I seen people saying that. So I said, bro, the offensive line was playing good. So I had 3 people comment on my stats said the offensive line played bad. So I was like, I'm gonna rewatch this game because I don't remember the offensive line playing bad.
I don't remember him getting a sack or putting pressure on him like that.
Nah, he got pressure. So I rewatched the game. I rewatched the whole game from beginning to end, and D Ford was whooping Purnell's ass, our right tackle, whooping his ass. So he was getting their offensive line didn't play good as what I originally stated, but they didn't play horrible or bad. Bortles still had time. The pocket still was there. It was plenty of times Bortles could have stepped up in the pocket and make a throw, and he didn't. My offensive line didn't. Like I said, they didn't play good, but they also didn't play bad. I think he dropped back 61 times. I forgot the numbers, how many times he got pressured. How many times he dropped back?
He dropped, 61.
61 times. And he threw for 430. So how the fuck
I didn't know he had that many.
Yeah, how the fuck is the offensive line played horrible or bad? He had career high in passing yards, and he dropped back 61 times.
Damn, bro.
That's
crazy.
He had over 50%. He had with 33 completions. So, I mean, just be real. Like, that statement doesn't go with the stats. The offensive line played bad. He did get pressured, but he didn't get pressured 61 times. You know what I'm saying? So I think he played. The offensive line played all right. They played well enough for him to play better. But like I said, we lost the game because of his inconsistency, and the play calling in the first half was out. That's why I'm not a fan of Hackett. We kept trying to go deep.
Yo, I don't understand. It was crazy. A commentator was saying, "This is not the Jaguars' identity. Why are they not running the ball? Why won't they just stick to running the ball?" And they literally wasn't even like anticipating a run. It was like it wasn't even like it was like, oh yeah, they're gonna run the ball. You looked at the defense, it didn't even seem like they were like, yeah, they're not gonna run. They throwing today. Like it didn't seem like they was trying to stop the run at all.
When we got
no
down,
Fournette, it's like y'all just know no Fournette. We're going 50 to 58, 60 times in the air.
When we got down by 10, I think they said fuck the running and let's stick to passing. But I thought that was stupid because we should have ran the ball more.
Keep that defense rested.
Yeldon was getting like 5 yards per carry. So I didn't understand why we just didn't fucking keep running, and why we kept going deep. Like we went deep 4 times in one drive.
Well, the story on them on the defense
he overthrew them every single time.
Oh, then that's the quarterback.
Every single time he overthrew them. So that's why I didn't understand. And then whoever was commentating was like, Hackett must see something for him to keep going deep. Because they kept going deep.
That's what all teams do against them. They go deep because they have no Eric Berrien back there.
Yeah, they went deep.
But y'all just got that personnel, receiving personnel.
Came back and scored. You see what I'm saying? So the first 2 drives they scored off of.
Oh yeah, I got you.
So we was down.
Kansas City.
We was down 10 points early. But it's just like the offensive coordinator and offense has to help the defense as well. You can't sit there and just go out there and then we got a quarterback who's not accurate. So
oh my goodness,
like it didn't make sense with why would you go deep so many times in one drive and don't complete none of them, and then continue to try to go back to it. So the second half, we went back to our original how we normally play with the crossing patterns.
Yeah, we
started going back to the crossing pattern.
Shallow,
the shallow crossing pattern.
Shallow crossing.
And it's crazy how that's
that's crazy. That is y'all go to whatever that book is that brings out those crosses. That's y'all go to drives.
That's the only.
Y'all always score on those drives.
That's the most. That's the most he's accurate.
That's crazy. He's got to be a 5 or 6 yard pass.
He's not accurate nowhere else. He's not accurate in the flats. He's most accurate with the crossing pattern. Wow. He's not accurate on the outside. He's the most accurate Bortles. If I don't even have the stats, and I know this. If I pulled up the stats right now and said what's the most accurate play that Bortles has passing play, I guarantee it's the crossing patterns. That's why we run them so fucking much. And like you said, it works.
Yeah, y'all score every time. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't understand why do we wait to the second half to
y'all ran it like almost the whole game against the Patriots. It worked very well against the Patriots. And then the Jets, I don't even know what y'all did. It was just such a blowout. Everything was working again that week. But.
Well, because we had the on Bortles.
AFC Championship Bortles.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I always, and I'm gonna continue to say this: when Bortles is on, I see nobody beating us. When he plays bad, he looks like shit.
Now, I want to talk about one play. You reminded me of it as soon as you said wildly inaccurate. Those 2 words. Those are literally the 2 words you can use to sum up Blake Bortles' career. For real. Wildly inaccurate. It's inaccurate that he's getting $19 million to play like this. Now, the one play I want to talk about, the one when he threw it to the helmet, I still don't see where he was throwing to. I don't understand
it. Bro, I'll rewind that play at least 12 times. And I was trying to figure out, okay, even if the helmet wasn't there,
I don't see who was there.
You throwing it to?
I didn't see nobody coming in.
There was nobody because he threw the ball directly in front of him. There was nobody in front of him. So I don't know who he was throwing it to.
And then it bounced off this dude's helmet and actually went in the direction of one of his receivers. I think that's the play got picked off, right?
It went to.
No, the receiver was there, but your boy undercut and he grabbed it too. Receiver was there. He's right behind him, but it was just I was like, there's no way he was trick shotting this fucking ball.
And like there was a meme on Twitter said Bortles is the only quarterback to try a trick shot pass in the NFL.
It went. That's why he's saying that because it kind of went to
it bounced off the helmet. Yeah, like some pool shit.
Yeah, for real.
And then it shot straight up like.
And went right in the receiver. And no boy came snapping like, nah, this free money. I'm taking that.
Like that pass blew my fucking mind, bro. I almost threw my fucking TV, dog. That shit blew my mind. And then when he threw the pick 6.
No, yeah, that was.
He threw it right to. There was no arch on the pass.
Nothing. Yeah,
bro. Like that was the worst. That's probably That's probably one of Bortles' worst passes ever.
I think
there
old boy
was
even
zero
said
arch on the pass. He threw it right to him. Dog barely jumped.
I was about to say he did not even jump. He just put his arms like, oh my God, I can't believe I got all my hands on this.
It looked like he was throwing it right to him. He barely jumped in the air, and I'm like,
the pressure was coming. It was they. You know how they set those players up. Let's build. Bait him, throw it. He baited him for 1 second. Like the play wasn't developed yet, man. Like you know what I'm saying. He just threw it. It was like Yeldon was just turning around. I agree. Sometimes you want to hit him when they just turn around, but there was nobody close to him for him to throw that ball that soon. And he, like you said, old boy barely jumped and couldn't believe he got gifted that run back. You know what I'm saying? And juke Bortles to get to the end zone.
Bro, that shit was ridiculous.
Juked him.
And then I don't know if this was during the game or after the game, but. Man. ESPN Stat and Info on Twitter tweeted out Blake Bortles leads the NFL with 68 interceptions and 13 pick sixes since making his debut in 2014.
No, they ran that stat up as soon as he did.
He threw another interception after this, so there's 69 interceptions. His pick six today against the Chiefs was a first career interception on a pass behind the line of scrimmage.
That's unbelievable. So I guess they trying to kind of make an excuse for the other one, saying, "Oh, he was scrambling, he was being mobile with the other one."
Bro, that's not no excuse. That's letting you know exactly what it is.
Oh, I thought that's ESPN. Oh, you just say that. Okay, I'm thinking when you said that, I'm thinking, oh, some team beat writer. Oh, I got you.
69 interceptions and 13 pick six. The crazy shit is,
but the behind the line of scrimmage part, I don't know what's the relevancy there.
Because he threw an interception behind the line of scrimmage. That means you ain't even try to throw the ball downfield. The line of scrimmage.
I never understand. I get it. I got you.
How bad?
Pass. I didn't understand. The whole time they run, I was like, "What's the relevancy of putting the scrimmage? I don't get it." They're talking about the one interception he threw. He ran it back. I didn't even realize he threw that pass behind the line of scrimmage, dog. That was crazy. Now I understand the report on it. All right.
I wish they would have put how many batted passes he's had.
Oh yeah, that should be another stat line. Yeah. Somebody's got it, but they got to put it on the.
I really wish they would have put how many batted passes.
He had a couple in this game too.
I just don't like with him. I really don't get it, dog. Like I don't understand. Then
who's your quarterback's coach? Is he new?
I have no idea, dog.
Y'all need to fire him if he's been there with him since day one.
Nah, it's not the quarterback coach. It's literally Bortles. He literally shows up when he wants to.
That's true. Well, no, I wouldn't say that because he's still the same Bortles. It's just that the passer happened to get there, or
bro, if you
just that one drive he happened to get to the end zone.
If you look at this week, if we literally compare film from this week to last week, it's a completely different person.
Yeah,
a completely different person. Then if we go from who we played last week, the Jets, right? Mm-hmm. And who did we play before that? Tennessee?
Yeah,
we played Tennessee.
Oh, yeah, lost. Yeah.
So if we literally look at those three films, we look at Tennessee, we look at the Jets, and then we look at Kansas City. We will see two Bortles.
All right.
We was from the win, when we win, that Bortles look completely different. The Jets Bortles look completely different from the Tennessee Bortles and from the Kansas City Bortles. Completely different.
Now, the reason why I'm asking about the quarterback coach, like I said, I don't know too much about these lower tier coaches and what they do in these practices. But I would assume that the quarterback coach is working on things like certain throwing motions, tightening up the grip or tightening up that throw a little bit to make it, get that perfect spot or tighten in the window. I don't know
what all the quarterback coach does.
It can't just be footwork. I know they work on the footwork. I don't know the
difference between the quarterback coach and then the coordinator.
The coordinator does the plays and stuff.
Well, okay, my fault. Okay, I do know. Coordinator does the plays. Yeah. Quarterback coach directly works with the quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. So what are they working on? Like this,
so
nothing's
he might be.
His footwork did get better. I'm not gonna lie. Everything when he's dropping back, that got better. But his throws are garbage.
When he plays bad, he still. I think he threw that pass off the back of his foot. Like he didn't even. You know what I'm saying? Then he still has this dumbass sidearm shit. Dumbass sidearm shit, dog. Like, I don't know what the quarterback coach does with Bortles. I don't know. Yeah. And the crazy thing, Bortles might be just like Gabbert when it comes to practice. He practices perfect.
And they see he's good to go for this Sunday.
As shit. And then when it comes to the game, the fucking Miller Lights rush to his head, and he fucking looks the way he looks.
And white powdery substances, obviously. Something ain't right. I don't understand it.
One thing that
predictable on my end. I predicted this.
One thing that threw me off was how people were sticking up for Bortles, and it was like, because I'm on all these Jaguar fan pages, and people were like, "Oh, where were all y'all last week when he played bad? Oh, now y'all want to say he plays one bad game, and now y'all want to say get rid of him.
Well,
oh,
it's
y'all
two
saying it's like, bro,
this is more than one bad game.
Same people.
Yeah.
We've been saying the same shit from last year. He's inconsistent. So when he plays bad, of course we're gonna say, yo, he's playing bad. When he plays good, we're gonna say, why can't we get the same Bortles on a consistent basis?
Yeah,
So you're just not listening. You're choosing what you want to hear because everybody who's complaining about Bortles playing bad, they're saying the same shit when we win because they want to see that same thing. They want to see that same board. They want to see that same play when we win. They want to see that week after week after week. So the inconsistent play. I mean, by you making that statement, that means you acknowledge that he's inconsistent.
Exactly. That's what I understand.
Like,
all you want from the quarterback position and obviously the field goal kicking position because whatever. It's consistency. That's it. Like, be who you are.
You can't sit there and say, where were y'all last week when he played good, if he played good this week?
Yeah.
Like, that statement would be, you know what I'm saying? It would be irrelevant if he played good this week.
Exactly.
If he played good the week after. If he plays good week after week, that statement would be pointless.
And those fans, I don't get it. This is not like this is all of a sudden a new trend for Bortles. This has always been his trend.
Always.
Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. It's never a straight line for this dude.
What, since his second year in the league? It's always been up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And it's like, and then I don't understand how you get upset because one fan is upset with Bortles. Yeah. Motherfucker, you should be upset too.
For real, it's your team. He's losing y'all game.
Like, how do you sit there and be like, yo, I see him playing bad, but I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. No, I'm not giving him shit.
That benefit of the doubt went out the window when he signed for $19 million. Exactly, bingo.
His fifth year, he got re-signed to a longer a contract extension.
He's getting paid top tier quarterback money.
Not top tier, but he's getting paid decent money.
He's getting almost close to $20 million. That's top tier.
He's not top tier, bro.
I guarantee he's one of the highest.
What's the face is 33?
No, I guarantee he's a top 10 highest paid.
No.
Yes, he is.
No. What is Matt Ryan? All these guys
$25 million a year.
Nah, hell nah. All these guys are high 20s and 30s. What are you talking about?
I just told you $25 million a year for Matt Ryan.
All right, sure. If you say so, I don't know. But all these guys,
What was a 5-year, $100 million guarantee?
Is in $30 million a season. $30 million a season.
But he's on a 2-year contract.
Still $30 million. I don't give a fuck how many years it is.
That's what I'm saying. That's the reason why the numbers are looking like that.
I don't care. It's still $30 million.
Right,
it's $50 million guaranteed.
But you're only gonna name like 4 or 5 people who got this contract. Everybody else is around Bortles.
And no, all of them are gonna be. I'm naming 3 quarterbacks that are in the 30s, and the rest of them are in high 20s. Bortles is at 19. That's average.
You're not gonna name 10.
Bro, what was Mike Glennon got 15
for one season? Yeah,
and he was a backup.
No, but they were just stuck with it.
He was a backup.
That's why
they got 15.
That's why they gave him 15 for 1 year.
No, he got signed 3 years, 45.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, McGlennon, Mike McGlennon. Yeah, that's what you're talking about now. All right, yeah, you said his name wrong.
That's not top tier. It's like he's dead. He's literally right in the middle. He's right in the middle with the money.
No, it was $19 million.
All right. Well, it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. He's getting good money. He's getting good money.
Not elite money. He's
getting good money. Yeah. Good money. You know what I'm saying? So he should be playing. I don't understand how any fan is a fan of Jaguars can sit there and say they like what they seen and they're upset for people being upset for what they seen. That's the part that throws me out of all things. It's like, how can you sit there and say, I don't care if you're a diehard fan. How can you sit there and say like what you see, you like the product that they put on the field coming out of him, you like the product, and you're okay with that?
Well, I was about to say you said it because they're diehard fans. Die hard.
No,
they're gonna die with him.
Are you a
they're gonna ride with him.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to make sense of it.
They're not even for the team. They're for him.
Because the same shit. If you remember when we had Blaine Gabbert, they did the same shit.
Nah, he's.
Did this. They rolled for Blaine Gabbert,
yeah,
bro.
Called him the Sunshine Boy.
You listen to 1010, all that, bro. You used to go on Twitter. They rolled for Blaine Gabbert. You couldn't say nothing negative about Blaine Gabbert.
1010 did go hard for him.
Soon as Blaine Gabbert got traded.
Happy days to hear.
Soon as he got traded. All of a sudden, now he's the laughing stock in the NFL. Jacksonville's so happy. Everybody calling in the radio. When we drafted Blake Bortles, people was calling in on the radio complaining about the draft pick because they said it's Blaine Gabbert 2.0. They literally called Blake Bortles Blaine Gabbert 2.0.
Turned out to be a little bit better.
You can't call Blaine Gabbert. You can't call Bortles Blaine Gabbert 2.0 in a negative light if Gabbert was good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like Sean Payton 3.0. He's garbage. There's a reason why he's being compared to garbage.
Yeah, I mean, you literally. I mean, I remember people were calling him because they were looking at his size. He's close to the same height.
6'5".
Yeah, the same size. Close to the. I think he's a little bit bigger than Gabbert. But this is right after we drafted him. People are calling 10-10, calling him Bortles 2.0. And one of the guys was like, look, we haven't even seen this boy play yet.
I remember that draft because of Jaws. I will never forget Jaws. In my life, he's been gone ever since Bortles has been drafted. Where is Jaws?
Nah,
Jaws went.
That's the guy with the hair, right?
No. Jaws is a bald-headed old glasses guy. He's bald-headed. He has
he has a Jaworski?
No, not Ron Jaworski. Jaws.
That's the guy with the hair.
He got hair? No, we talking about a different person. He got glasses?
The guy with the glasses and hair. Got the slick. He got his hair be on point when he comes to the.
You're talking about Mel Kiper Jr.
Oh, I might be talking
I'm talking about Jaworski, Jaws. This dude, he went so hard for Bortles during that draft. He had an explosion coming out the hand. You should see the ball. The ball explodes. I don't want that. That analogy only applies to one quarterback I've ever seen, and that's Blake Bortles and Brett Favre. That's it. There's only two quarterbacks I've ever seen where it literally like the ball was about to blow up out of their hands. It does not look like that for Bortles. Not on one pass I've ever seen from Bortles. And ever since that draft, he has never been assigned back to the NFL draft, the pregame stuff or the commentary on the draft. He's not on none of it anymore. Ever since that draft, son.
I'm trying to Google who the fuck is John Jaworski?
Ron Jaworski.
Oh, Ron. I kept saying John.
Jawar, Jaw.
Oh, yeah, the chubby dude.
Yeah. But the guy, I'm saying he was going hard for Bortles.
Yeah, I haven't seen him
since that draft.
Yeah.
He stood out to me because he was the only dude that went. They said this was the right pick. I couldn't believe it. Everybody was like, really? He was the right pick.
Damn, dog. Are you right? I haven't seen Ron Jaworski.
It's crazy.
Wow, dog.
And it's probably because of that horrible analysis he gave on Bortles and everybody see
they probably end up just letting him. Was he on NFL Network or ESPN?
No, ESPN. He used to go on the first Hayes be on all that stuff.
He just fired his ass. I mean, they probably was like,
hey, it was like, yo, you are horrible at this.
Yeah.
You do not know what you're talking about, my guy. You got to go. At least Mel Kiper Jr. get 3 of them right. You know what I'm saying? You was all wrong about this. You went all in on the wrong person, doggy.
Mel Kiper Jr. been doing it for the longest, too.
Yeah.
The crazy thing about Mel Kiper Jr., if you look at some of his draft boards, bro, he might get like 4 right.
That's what I'm saying. He only get 3 or 4 right.
He only get like 4 right, but I think what it is, his analysis on each player.
Yeah.
He can literally write you a fucking 15-page on each player.
I'll be wondering if they get
name.
that.
It's not even like he literally hears the name. It's not like a picture.
Yeah,
or
no,
something. Like,
actually, you can tell.
Name.
You notice sometimes when they do their names and stuff, it'd be a little brief pause and stuff in between. They'd be like, they're showing a highlight, you hear the music. That's when they're trying to get that information.
But
in.
It's just like
for the most part, you all right.
He can write pages on him. It's like, damn, dog. Like,
he do go hard when he
really break this shit down, like for real.
He does. That's facts.
I want to live with him for a week just to see
how
he does this shit.
Like, does he like really go get the player, look at stats, or do they give it to him right before the draft? And he's like, all right, this kid may go here, may go there.
You start seeing him right around bowl.
Yeah, of course.
Right around bowl time, and I think that's when he started breaking down film.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he got to. I mean, draft coming up. Combine.
That's when he started into December. That's when you start seeing his face and you start hearing his thing. He started getting his little segments on NFL Network or ESPN and shit like that. But damn, yeah, if Ron Jaworski was the reason why we got drafted, and I always thought Bortles was a safe pick. I remember
not that high.
If you pull up my Facebook back then, I literally said that was a safe pick from a guy from right up the street. I remember
in UCF,
yeah, from Orlando. I said it's a safe pick from a guy from right up the street, and
bring a little crowd with him, hopefully.
Yeah, it was nothing. I don't like him. I don't like him.
He never did. I remember.
I don't like him. Like, I think we honestly should have drafted a quarterback. I felt like we should have even put Kessel in.
Yeah, to see what you got, man. I mean, there's a reason he was sitting behind.
What was the worst that was going to happen if you put Kessel in?
Yeah, he's been in the league for 2 years now.
And would have threw something. You know what I'm saying? Made some shit shake.
He's been watching. He's been watching and learning.
If he came in that bitch and made something shake, bro, Bortles would have been.
You were somewhat impressed with him during the preseason, so he can make throws. So he doesn't have a weird motion delivering the ball. So, you know what I mean? You're right. At that point again, I guess he was waiting for y'all to get up by 40. I thought the most disrespect was the Monday night game when they put Teddy Bridgewater in just to knee it out. I thought that was the most disrespectful shit.
Did. I didn't even watch the end of that game.
So what happened is everybody was saying even I don't know if you heard the new.
Why would they not let Hill do it? He was running for touchdowns and shit.
No, they were lining up Brees and Hill at the same time. I remember a lot of plays he was coming in together.
Why would you put Bridgewater in the knee?
Because they were even talking about that in the game. They said, oh, if anything happened, Bridgewater would be the number 2 quarterback no matter what. It's not going to be Hill. That's why they said that. And then number 2, it was about 8 minutes and 23 seconds. That's why I remember it. Booger McFarland, the craziest name I ever heard. Was he a legend or something in the NFL though with a name like?
That's his nickname, right?
I thought it was his real name, bro, because they put it up, Booger McFarland.
Yeah, that's his nickname.
All right, well, anyway, this dude, he was on. He said he was going. I thought it was his real name, bro.
Wow.
I was like, he got to be a legend of football or something, man, with a name like that. But he was on there saying at the 8:20, he said, I don't understand why they're not putting Teddy Bridgewater in. They're up by 40. Why risk the injuries? And what it was is they were trying to see if Drew Brees is going to also join the 500 club that night. So they're trying to see if he's going to throw his 500 touchdown. He says, like, well, we're going to leave him in so you can see if he going to throw it. But once they cross the 50 and then they got that first down, that's when he said, all right, it just ain't happening. Let's pull him out for something crazy happen. This motherfucker break his elbow again. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get on that while we on it. So what did you think about him breaking the Peyton Manning record?
I think it was well deserved. Like I said, we had hit the group chat a couple weeks ago asking y'all. I seen the topic on the show. Do y'all think the reason why Drew Brees never got an MVP was because he wasn't a first round pick? Obviously, the answer is no. But some people think like that or whatever. But this dude, like I said, multiple 5,000 yard seasons.
Multiple.
That's unbelievable. And they said if you compare it to other quarterbacks in the league, you compare them, they still don't have as many as this dude. If you combine all of them, right? The completion percentage records. He break his own records on
I did not know his complete. What, 71?
70 or 68 was the highest. Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, 68. It's
close
unbelievable.
To 70. It was around 7, close.
And in that same season, he had that 67. He threw over 4,000 yards that season. So it wasn't like he was a little dinking, dunking, little nicky nacky. No, he's been bombing these balls. Another storyline from that game. Michael Thomas, bro. Holy shit! Did you see his catch rate? It's like 98%. He was targeted 44 times.
Oh, yeah,
and he caught 42 balls. That's fucking sick, son.
It was 100% a week ago. it was like 100% like a week or two ago.
He should have been in that Stephon Diggs commercial. He literally catches everything. Because it's not like he's giving this dude softballs.
He gonna get a commercial.
Yeah.
He gonna get a commercial, dog.
That is unreal, bro. Like the pass he gets, some of them a little, like Brees jump and throw him a little slant right there. Okay. But for the most part, that's Brees airing it out to him. Dropping bread baskets and him getting physical, getting the ball. I'm impressed, son. That's just unreal, son. The only drop 2. Or not catch 2 of you, and they might have not even been catchable balls the way he catching this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I ain't gonna lie. When I was watching the game, we was at L House, and I was hyped soon to see, and how he broke the record on the big
with the pump fake.
Yeah, the pump fake. So we got an argument. Me and Drew got an argument about that because Drew kept trying to say it was a cover 3. I'm like, bro, it's a cover 3. He kept trying to say it was Norman's fault because Norman had that he had that gap, and I said no, it's not. It was in cover 2. The safety bit on the pump fake, and that's how he was open.
Well,
the running back was in the flats. Norman had the flats. The safety was supposed to get whatever safety was supposed to get that, but he bit on the pump fake. I don't know if they hit him with a double move.
Yeah, remember it was a dude coming the bailout
slot,
route basically. Yeah,
the slot corner was right there.
Yeah, right there. He was giving. It was 2. It was one dude right here in the safety bailout. And there was another dude right there, and then that was him breaking on the other side.
The safety bit on he had the pump fake. He bit on the pump fake. Yeah, and that's how he got wide open.
Well, I don't know. You might have been wrong. I'm gonna tell you why. I didn't know this, and I didn't even realize this until this morning. I didn't know Josh Norman was benched for the rest of that game after that play. So he might have been right because the coach blamed Josh Norman on it. He got benched for the remainder of that game.
You can't blame Josh Norman because the safety bit on the pump fake.
He was benched, not the safety. The safety finished that game. Dunbar finished that game.
He couldn't have been because Josh Norman he held his coverage. The running back ran in. I think it was Kamara ran in the flats.
I forget who it was.
So whatever the running back was, he ran in the flat. He did exactly what he was supposed to. The safety was supposed to have the back end big.
Who was that running across the field? I thought that was a safety running across the field trying to stop him.
That was the other safety.
The free. Okay, I got it.
You know what I'm saying? So,
all right.
But I thought that was dope. How he got the pass.
A lot of people thought it was a rig because it looked so easy. But when you see the replay and see the pump fake, you understand how he did it. Yeah.
But and he started off looking on the left side of the field too.
Yep.
So
I didn't see that part yet.
I thought that was dope. I thought it was kind of whack that they gave him a paper.
Yeah,
they gave him a paper.
We've seen this before. I've never seen him give him a paper.
I've never seen that before. They gave him a paper, so he grabbed it and gave it to his wife.
Yeah.
But it's one thing, I don't know if you caught it or if anybody else caught it. Did you know they flagged them for excessive celebration?
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, they were talking about that.
Are you fucking serious? They literally stopped the game for 3 minutes
to do all this
to acknowledge him that he broke the record. He's now
all
in the
time.
record. They had the guy from the Hall of Fame with the white gloves to grab the football. Yeah. They had his family and kids on the sideline.
Owning everything.
They had all that shit. Everybody. They stopped the whole game to acknowledge that
this is a crazy
record. A record.
All-time record.
And y'all fucking flagged him for excessive celebration.
That was embarrassing on the NFL's part.
Oh my fucking God, bro. That is the wildest shit I've ever seen. And the simple fact that the NFL knew
this was going to happen. He was going to break it.
No, what? The simple fact that, the penalties go upstairs and shit like that. And somebody, Nobody from the front office called and said, "Yo,
no,
that
stop that.
up.
Yeah, stop that. Yeah,
Not one person said pick that flag up. That's bullshit.
Yeah,
that was wild to me.
That the no fun league is still in there a little bit. They're trying to quote unquote make it look fun, but for the most part,
they stopped the game for 3 whole minutes to acknowledge this man.
That's probably why he got the paper too. It was an all-time record. Most people break the record, it's just a record, and they get the ball and they go. But that was an all-time record.
They stopped the game for Brady, not Brady, Peyton when he did it.
Yeah.
When he broke the touchdown record,
he got a paper too, didn't he?
I don't know about the paper part, but they stopped the game for a quick second to acknowledge that he broke the record.
That was all-time records. They always, I guess that's new thing. They're gonna stop that for all times.
It's like a quick, you know what I'm saying, like 30 seconds to a minute.
But
they acknowledge it,
yeah.
whatever. They step out and field, do blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? But I just thought that was wild that you knew what this record was. You had his family. You had the Hall of Fame guy. You had everything set. You had the paper to give to him.
It's prime time. Yeah, like, God, Lil Wayne's performing at halftime. Like, come on, dog.
You had everything set for him to break the record, and you flagged him. You flagged the team for excessive celebration.
Yeah.
That was wild to me. Like, that just blew my mind.
But that's how the NFL get down, man. The No Fun League is still in there. They just want to make sure, they bury it a little bit up in there. That same game, Alex Smith turned right back into a pumpkin. Right on time after looking. I told people last week that remember Green Bay's defense is not good. People. Green Bay last week they destroyed Green Bay, so everybody thought, the Redskins are back. Nah, they got some stuff to work. I don't want. What do you think? That was more bad Redskins or the Saints defense returned to form? What do you think?
I think it's a little bit of both. Because I think a lot of people say Alex Smith is a bad. I don't believe Alex Smith is a bad.
I don't think it's a bad. I think he's
a good quarterback.
I think he's just too decent for me.
No, I think their defense stepped because.
Like he's not that risk taker I want him to be.
Exactly what it is. He's not a risk taker. But Saints defense is stepping up. It's not the Saints defense from what it used to be like 4 or 5 years ago.
You mean last year?
No, last year the defense was good. Remember
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you meant last year. That's what
I'm talking about 4 or 5 years ago when it was shit.
Oh, my bad. I ain't let you finish your sentence. My bad.
Because remember they was like 31 and 32 for like year after year after year.
The Aints.
So their defenses, they finally got the draft right when it comes to drafting players. And
I think Lattimore got injured last night though, but yeah,
he did. But their defense is pretty good. So I think it was a combination of both. And then they were playing from behind. So
yeah, but I mean, that's typical Redskins form anyway.
Not Alex Smith though.
Alex Smith, but that's been the Redskins.
But I'm saying, Chiefs, Alex Smith never was a play behind guy. He never was the guy to
bring you back in the game.
With throwing and shit like that.
Because he's a manager. He's gonna get you the lead, and I'm gonna control his lead, control his clock. I got you. Trust me. I'm not gonna turn it over. All that good stuff. But let's keep it moving. Game rewind. Prime time at 4:00 in Carolina. The New York Giants facing the Carolina Panthers. Big Cam Newton, Christian McCaffrey.
Hey, Reed.
Giants in a heartbreaker. This one really hurt. Giants lose this one on a 63-yard go-ahead field goal as time expired. I thought it was the record or tied the record. They quickly corrected that. They couldn't wait to tell everybody, nope, he was 1 yard short from the record. 64 is the record from my guy, Matt Prater. Giants take the L, 33-31 on the prayer. What can I say? In all honesty, this game shouldn't have been that close. We should have won this game by 10 or 7. Why I say that? I don't want people to just have this little short memory. Eli got called out. And for 3 quarters, he was trash. I don't want his shit. He was trash. He did not look good. It was still check downs going on in the game. On 3rd and 14, or long third downs, still check downing. Still classic garbage Eli. But something different happened this week, which is why I don't want to criticize Odell Beckham for the call. I think it worked perfectly. Now, the team didn't like it. They addressed that, and he had the perfect excuse. I'm learning to be a leader. I love that excuse. Because I'm learning to be a leader. So now he can't say it no more. He can't do no more crazy stuff like this no more. Or the rest of the season. Let me say that. For the rest of the season, he can't do no more crazy jump out of there comments like that. But Eli Manning was trash for 3 quarters. Beckham called him out. And he comes back in his 4th quarter, and he just turned back into the old Eli, the clutch Eli. He delivered in the 4th quarter like only Eli could.
You putting a lot. Did
you see this 4th quarter?
You putting some sauce on it.
He delivered, bro.
I didn't see the game, but
he dropped them off. We had the lead. He did it twice. Now, a lot of people, like I said, y'all having short memory. I haven't once heard now nobody. Well, actually, I did. They talked about it so briefly because they wanted to deflect all the attention to all the other things that went on in this game. But there was one big play on this game. And the man who put all the blame on everyone but himself, it was his fault. Odell Beckham Jr. muffed that damn punt, and they got that touchdown. After Eli delivered the touchdown, that could have gave us the basically gave us the dub. And then he comes down and delivers another one, and that's when we got put to bed with the 63-yard field goal. Beckham had a great game. Don't get it wrong. 8 receptions, 131 yards, and finally, he's on the board with a touchdown, a receiving touchdown. Now, surprisingly in this game, there was one point in this game, Beckham finished with 2 total touchdowns. I know y'all probably all seen the play. Beckham to Saquon, a 57-yard bomb that my guy threw. Odell Beckham to Saquon, 57 yards down the field. There was one point in this game where Beckham had more touchdown passes than Eli Manning. That's when the clutchness came on in the fourth quarter. And Eli delivered. Eli did finish with 2 interceptions. Classic Eli. We already know how you're going to do it. 2 interceptions every game.
That's crazy how that's like.
Because I'm not going to lie, he is a risk taker. But it's like his wrists don't even be good. It don't be single coverage wrists. Like, you know what I'm saying? He look like, Beckham, double coverage. But wait, number 13, time to go. Let it go. That's his thing. That's how he goes, man. And I actually don't mind it. When he's forcing the ball to Odell and he throws a pick, I don't have a problem with it. I really don't. Because when we force the ball to him, we win games. Straight up. Shepard didn't. Was this the game Shepard tried to break the garbage can?
What was he punching? It was something on the bench.
He was doing a rib shot to the bench.
He had it set up and all. Dog.
Then he tried to rip the garbage can in half, or rip it open, rake it in half.
Did he succeed?
No, I don't think. No, he definitely didn't succeed. I think that's when you sent me the meme saying, "Nah, bro, the kicking net's over there." And that is something. It's a little crazy. I wish that episode didn't happen on the sideline, or that the cameraman wouldn't have captured it, because now everybody's saying, "Oh, look what Odell's doing. He got paid 95, 65 million, and they're all learning from him and what he did last couple seasons. You don't get the ball, you're not winning. Complain, punch the bench, find an item and kick it and destroy it. No, that's just showing passion. I don't have a problem with nothing Shepard did.
You ain't got to look at Odell. That's what all receivers do.
You know what I'm saying?
Like we ain't see AB flip the Gatorade bottle. Like we ain't never seen motherfuckers
They're divas.
knock over all the Gatorade cups and shit.
This is one of the only positions. Well, besides baseball players and basketball players, this is one of the only positions in sports where they're wearing jewelry. That's how much divas they're wearing jewels.
I'm so tired of seeing these skill position guys with these little gold necklaces. I'm so tired of seeing it. And you don't see no linemen, linebackers. You all see skill. It's either receivers or cornerbacks with these little old gold chains, like these little high school gold chains with their number on it. Like, come on, dog. I'm so tired of seeing that.
There's something else I think, too. They don't talk about as much, but I believe because they're divas, they're also superstitious people, too. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got to wear these certain socks this certain day. This certain, you know, whatever.
Bro, you even starting to see it in the combine. Motherfuckers running their 40, they got a gold chain on.
Oh, they kissing it up.
Yeah, I mean, come on, dog.
I mean, they learned from Cam and all that. I don't know if he was the first one to kiss the cross and all that, but you know.
Cam ain't run no gold chain on when he ran his 40.
Oh, I don't know who I'm thinking of then who kissed the chain up for it. Most of you know what? I'm so used to seeing it. I don't know who. You know what I mean? You're right. A lot of them are doing this before they run their 40s and stuff now. And you're right. A lot of them are wearing jewels, but that's what comes with position, the D position. Other side of the ball, Carolina, I thought they were going to destroy us, literally, on defense. Because the way the line is looking, oh, my goodness. I forgot to tell y'all. I skipped over a whole bunch of good news. Breaking news, if y'all want to call it that. As of 4 o'clock today, Eric Flowers has been dismissed, cut, vanished, finito from the New York Giants. I don't know what to look forward to and what was sitting behind him. I'm hoping we go out there in this free agency and
he wasn't starting. The last 2 games he got benched.
Okay, well then it's somewhat been working. I didn't even realize that, honestly.
Yeah, last 2 games he got benched. So
like us, happy days are here again. We're cutting that fat, we're cutting that loose change, and we're moving forward. The greatest thing that happened to the New York Giants this past weekend was on Monday night when the goddamn Washington Redskins failed and they took that L. This division has now become one of the weakest divisions in football, and that is ripe for the taking. This is a great time, perfect timing for the New York Giants. We got 2 teams in this division with 3 L's. Only one team technically controlling it by default, not even really in control of this division. This division's for the taking. We lost 4 games, and we're still in the hunt. This is unbelievable to me. There's never been a year in the NFC East where you lose 4 games at the top of the first quarter of the season, and you still got hope. It's never been done. Not in the NFC East anyway. It's usually, they beat up on each other, and they all split in 1-1s, and then the rest of the league you're going to have to take care of, and you're going to get your W's outside of division. Not this year. This is going to come down to all these division games now. Every game matters, especially for the Giants, of course.
Let me correct you on one. You said Odell muffed the punt. He didn't muff a punt.
That was him that muffed that punt.
He didn't muff.
I saw this game, bro.
I'm watching the highlights now. He didn't muff the punt.
Who muffed that punt when
the ball hit him? He didn't muff it. He went.
Oh yeah. I figured he's not recovering, so he wouldn't muff it. Yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? He hit the ball.
I thought you.
No. When I said he jumped, when the other team jumped on for a touchdown, you should have corrected me then. But yeah, I didn't mean.
I'm watching the highlights as we speaking right now.
Yeah, muff is. Yeah, I forgot. Muff means you're receiving it. So he didn't muff the punt.
But
he touched the ball.
Jenkins should have fell on the ball.
He started trying to scoop
it up.
Yeah,
he just fell on the ball. But I mean,
well,
mistakes is all over the place on that play.
But for the most part, Beckham started this whole shit off and started that whole sequence of events off, and it didn't go right. And it was after, like I said, after my man scored that touchdown, it was all on him. We could have won this game. Well, we could have won by 10 or 7 as displayed. You know what I'm saying? But back to it. Looking forward. Going forward. We have a chance to make the playoffs, because honestly, in the NFC East, there's no way any team, especially in the NFC East, there's no way you're going to the playoffs without winning this division. There's going to be no more of 2 teams in this division going to the playoffs. That's not happening. Not in the NFC East.
Bro,
we got the Rams, the Carolina Panthers. What's also surprising to me, this is a quick side note, the Atlanta Falcons are 1-4. It doesn't feel like they're 1-4 unless you like.
It's quiet on them. They kind of do, because since we in the South, when Atlanta Falcons play good, we always hear it.
I'm not gonna lie,
and I ain't heard shit about them.
Because they come, they're high offensively power team, but their whole defense got depleted in the first game of the season. So teams are scoring on them, and they're scoring on teams, and it's literally coming down to who's gonna get the ball last against them, and that's how they've been getting smashed. Except for this last week, Pittsburgh just handled business at home. I kind of knew that was gonna happen after last week. Everybody talking about Tomlin, the defense, blah blah blah. I kind of knew they was gonna put it on them like that. I thought Freeman was gonna have a nice, bounce back.
He back?
He came back. He back. He led the team in rushing. I think like 30-something yards. Only it wasn't impressive at all. But no running back got it. Not even Tariq Cohen. Coleman. What's his name?
Tevin Coleman.
I think. Tevin Coleman. He didn't even get off this week.
God damn, Shaquan.
But back to it.
Shaquan, bro. So how you think y'all defense played? Because from what I'm looking,
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna give you a little bit. McCaffrey, he's gonna give everybody problems. This dude is like so small and fast. And nowadays, I don't even know how to say small, because I thought Dion Lewis was tiny. But compared to this dude,
McCaffrey is little, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Dion Lewis compared to McCaffrey.
I don't even know McCaffrey's 190 pounds.
He does not look like it at all, bro.
He might be right. He might be like 188. He's small.
But he definitely is a dumb weapon.
He gained weight from last year but y'all defense seemed like y'all couldn't wrap up for shit.
Yeah, like I said, it's Cam Newton, man. He throwing bombs. He delivering the ball. Their receivers, for the most part, are not very good, but they are good.
They just got Funches.
I'm about to say, Devin Funches, he took over for Kevin Benjamin. I'll talk about that later. Well, actually, I'm bringing it right now. Kelvin Benjamin, did you see that play where he dropped that pass? It hit him right. He caught it, everything. Caught it right in the chest, right in his hands. Fell backwards, right? No, I don't think nobody's near him. He just dropped it. Fell right on his back.
You know why? That's Cam Newton's fault.
I was gonna say, ever since he made that comment, I haven't seen him catch a bomb or no big plays, nothing. Can't blame his quarterback, because all the other receivers around him catching it from Josh Rosen.
Kelvin Benjamin might be Josh Allen.
I keep getting these out.
Kelvin Benjamin might be out the league after this year.
Yeah,
like for real.
He coming into the camp weighing 500 pounds.
Like, you 6'5", you coming up the camp looking like a tight end, bro. And then he was upset.
I was about to say that.
Before he got drafted, there was rumors that teams wanted him to be a tight end.
Ooh, that would work. That would work. That'd be nice.
He said that when they asked him on NFL Network, it was like, how would you like it to be a tight end? He said, honestly, I would be mad. I don't want to be a tight end. How you want to be a tight end, but you showing up to camp the size of one?
Bro, the game changes in the entire league history.
He showed up to camp at 280.
That's like lineman.
That's like 40 pounds heavier than what he's supposed to be.
That is OD. 280 for people to understand. What's Benjamin's height? 6'3"? 6'2"? Oh, wait a minute.
280, that's 40 pounds.
That's 40
to 45 pounds heavier than what he's supposed to be.
It's not even a muscular 280. It's not a body, 0% body fat 280. This is a sloppy, he got to be like goddamn 7.
His
tattoos must have some weight on them or something. This dude, you can see
tattoos.
His face be looking puffy, like everything. He looks like he eats too many snacks or something, bro. And like you said, even Chris Carter, I don't understand how you just get up and run a mile. He said just run. He said if you don't work out that day, the only thing you got to do is run.
It's not even that. If you literally just running just running routes during the summer.
Yeah, all that
gonna just go come off, dog. All you gotta do is just run routes, dog.
I don't understand it, but back to the game. Carolina, Cam Newton, how the defense looked. For the most part, I was not, like you said, this ain't the same thing as last week. I was not impressed with the defense. But I kind of knew coming into this week, I knew it wasn't going to be that. I knew it was going to be Eli Manning has to win this game. The offense has to win this game for us. This is the way Carolina fans have been playing these last couple weeks. I'm surprised they didn't blow us out. You know what I'm saying? They was the favorites by 6.5 to win this game, Vegas lines. Giants more than covered that, and basically should have won this game, tell you the truth. But going forward, I'm sitting here telling y'all about the division. Guess what we got coming up this Thursday? We got the Eagles this Thursday, top of the NFL schedule, first game this week. A division game, right on time, right when we need it, right when we call it. This is the biggest must-win game for the New York Giants season. This is a chance to give this division the equalizer it needs. Give this team, pull within one game behind these teams. These teams are not winning no more. Only team I hate to say this on the microphone, there's only one team I really fear.
Who that?
And it's the Dallas Cowboys.
Boy.
I'm going to tell you why I fear them. Because that defense is for real, bro. I thought it was just some hoax. DeMarcus Lawrence is the only guy. When I seen them boys kept sending them out there on 4th and 1, standing them on them goal lines. Who's the dude that took over? I don't know. You caught that game last night? Not last night. What's that? What game? Sunday night game. Yeah, the Sunday night game.
Dallas and
Texans.
I seen some of it.
The middle linebacker, Smith. This dude.
Smith?
This dude.
Is
Yeah,
Smith?
I forget his first name. He has the dreads and all that.
Yeah.
Yo, just Sean Lee's dead. That Sean Lee convo. Sean Lee gonna be a coach for the Cowboys and call it a wrap.
Yeah, Shannon was saying that today.
He is for real. So he was flying. Yo, you should have seen the plays. They were standing him up on that goal line. This dude was flying from like all over the field, making sure they couldn't get these plays. Deshaun Watson, he about to run it in. Here come old boy to make sure to clean it up. Nah, you ain't getting nothing. I'm a little scared of that. I'm gonna keep it 100, especially with Lawrence. We got a horrible line, and then you got Lawrence. That's a recipe for disaster. But the reason why there's a little ray of hope is because their offense is trash. All they got is Zeke, and teams are proving every week if you stop Zeke, you're gonna get a W, no matter what. I think in that game, Shannon called it out. Shannon called out in that game.
You ain't gotta stop Zeke. Stop Zach.
No, but
or Dak. I'm talking about Zach.
Why would you stop Dak? Dak can't do shit. He can't even score. He can't even get 200 yards.
Zeke ain't about to beat you by himself.
But if you stop Zeke, that's been the winning recipe for them. If you stop Zeke, you win.
I think the shit.
They showed.
You stop Dak.
No. Shannon Sharp talked about it because I don't know defense or something. He said
You might be right. I might be saying it wrong.
Yeah. You think about it?
I'm saying it wrong.
He said that they did nothing but run blitz the whole game. And they still was able to get to the quarterback and get to Zeke and stop Zeke. Like, it was unbelievable. But they had the talent to do that. I don't think everybody. Y'all can run blitz the whole game and still take care of them. They definitely could do it. And Tennessee could do it.
Dak Prime was in his first year.
Yeah, first year. That's crazy to me.
He's inaccurate as shit.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing about that. I don't want to say he's inaccurate as shit because a lot of the passes they do drop. They just don't have no receivers. Allen Hurns is not the answer. It's the reason why I moved on from him. So.
I don't know if you heard Allen Hurns and Cole Beasley and Troy Aikman, all of them said Cole Beasley and Allen Hurns both said that we're open. We're just not getting the ball.
Oh, wow.
Troy Aikman even said Dak needs to be more accurate with his passes. So they're watching film. They're seeing something to where
he's not
just making it happen. Then I was watching something where they were showing all his passes where he just wasn't accurate. He was underthrowing, overthrowing. Motherfuckers was open. He just wasn't getting the ball to him.
That gives me a little more hope.
Yeah, that's another angle that motherfuckers wasn't looking at before when he talked about the Cowboys.
You're damn right. All they talked about was how good he can. He doesn't need a number one because he only looks for the open guy anyway. He ain't even getting the ball to the open guy this year. So all that's out the window.
And Troy Aikman, you ain't got to. If I know receivers always say they was open, Troy Aikman even said it.
Yeah. So, and we just found out this week he kept the same stat line as Dak and won 2-3 Super Bowls. Same stat line as Dak. Yeah. So it can be done. I can't say that. No, it can't be done because it's a new league now. That ain't gonna get the job done. Not no more. Yo, running back had 200 yards a game rushing, but not the damn quarterback. Like I said, we got the Eagles coming up. A perfect timing division game. We got a chance to equal out this division, keep it within one. Giving them their fourth L and giving us our second W. Other than that, this Sunday, who y'all got?
Who do we get? Who do we got? I really don't know.
I know you're not at home.
I'm mad. I don't have the schedule at all, though.
And it was another fascinating stat.
We got the Cowboys.
Oh, right on time for y'all.
Yeah,
The
we got the
perfect, how you say it? Perfect medicine to cure any bad days. A good defense versus one of the trashiest offenses. But then again, they got a good defense too, but they have a horrible secondary. So if y'all bored of y'all can lock, that's it. That's all it is. They get pressure.
got to tighten up.
They get pressure. Bro.
I don't know who on their right side.
Matter of fact, they lead the league in sacks still.
I don't know who their right side, who their guard is on the right side, but Purnell got to tighten the fuck up.
Y'all got them in prime time, or because they keep giving the Cowboys these prime time fucking spots.
425.
Why? What the fuck?
And they play on the different. It's Cowboys number one, and
yeah,
then they play in a different time bracket too.
Oh yeah, this the mid central time, whatever that is.
It's crazy because I thought Kansas City, when we played Kansas City, I thought that would have been a 4:00 game because
they wouldn't. They said the networks didn't want to move they want to flex it because they said if we flex it to the 4:00, we got to give it to a different network, and they're not giving that up because the ratings of the game.
Kansas City and the Bengals game got flexed to a night game.
Damn, well that makes sense now. They both undefeated. Wait, are they both undefeated? One's 4-1 and one's 5-0. Yeah. Bengals been balling, bro.
I think they 4-1.
They were down 17-0 against Miami, right? I was watching.
What the fuck happened in Miami?
They was showing. So they was. So before when he threw his first touch, when he started coming back, it was like y'all should have seen him the whole. Here we got the highlights already. Y'all should have seen this dude first half. He could not catch in. Like he couldn't hit an open receiver for shit. And then all of a sudden, he just went from that to like Tom Brady. Like you know what I'm saying? Just, who gonna catch? Who want the ball? Y'all can have it. Another weird stat that I want to talk about too. Where the hell are y'all on the sacks for this year? Very quiet for Saxonville this year. all I'm hearing about is DeMarcus Lawrence and the damn Cowboys will leading the league in the sacks. Miami Dolphins leading the league in takeaways and interceptions.
We are low in sacks this year.
Are y'all in the top 5?
I doubt it. Because remember last year, the first game we had 9 sacks?
5 sacks, something like that. Yeah. It was some crazy number.
Yeah. I know. Calais had like 3.
Because anything over 4 is crazy to me.
Because we had Tom Savage
as quarterback.
Yeah. So we sacked shit out of Houston.
He got injured. I think I took him out the game, didn't you?
No, they benched him at halftime.
I thought you injured the dude.
So I think that was the jump start for the whole Saxonville shit.
But y'all had 55 sacks last year.
Yeah.
That's a lot of sacks. Like,
a lot of
I don't give a fuck what the jump start was. That's 55, bro.
We ain't had no jump start game yet.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, if you jump off with however many, I can't remember how many sacks we had that game, and I wish I did know.
Nobody got paid this season
but
on that line.
That was 3 sacks on Calais. I mean, that was a jump start like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
he was either 3 or 2.5 sacks. And I think we had like 7 sacks that game, so the jump start was real.
Yeah, I noticed. I was like, man, y'all not jumping off the screen on these sacks no more. I don't know if the quarterbacks are getting smart against y'all and they just up in the time they're releasing or just getting a little more mobile. Mobility ain't a problem for y'all no more. I thought Watson, after seeing it, was going to be a problem, but after seeing what y'all did against Mahomes, mobile quarterbacks are no longer a problem for y'all.
He ran the touchdown.
Yeah, but right there on the goal line when y'all got who would you be more worried about at that goal line? Those weapons he got or him?
Him.
Stop it, doggy. Travis Kelce?
Trash.
That big ass motherfucker. You ain't worried about the Gronk 2.0, but a little faster and a little more healthy?
Trash.
He gonna take over obviously for the most dominant tight end obviously after Gronk retires.
Oh, okay. So I'm happy you brought up Travis Kelce. I want to say this, and I've been saying this before. Telvin Smith is not a good cover linebacker. I've been saying this shit since last year. People was like, nah, it's because this, it's because that. And I'm like, I don't think he's that good.
You got to give up another exam because, I mean, it's Travis Kelce, bro.
Okay,
like, he do it to everybody.
That's exactly what everybody says. When I bring up the people who called on him or how he doesn't have his coverage right, they always say, oh, well, that's this person. Well, who is he going to cover? Yeah. Well, he going to make a play. Because it seems like everybody who keep making plays on him, that's the excuse of why, that was Blase Blah. That was Blase Blah.
Is it only stars that's doing this thing now?
It's every time I see him in coverage, he getting caught on. And I think everybody keeps assuming because he's fast, he's a good coverage linebacker.
I guess he don't got that change of speed.
Everybody think, because he's fast. Him and Miles Jack are fast. That means that equals to they can cover good because they can run with with running backs coming out the backfield, or they can run with tight ends. Nah,
I guess
you got to know how to cover too. And
I guess they don't got to change the speed. They don't got that second gear.
Nah, it's not the speed.
Change the speed. Like, I guess they
just can't cover.
They only can go fast at one place, and then once the first start, they got to take a while to build back up and then go fast. Whereas Kelce, they jog, they try, and then let me get him, got him. You know what I'm saying? Like they said, if the ball's in there, it's the first year I've ever heard this. I ain't never played receiver or football, so excuse me. If the ball's in the end, you even with the defender, it's over. It's a wrap. You lost. Is that a fact?
Say that one more again.
He said if the ball's in the air and the receiver's dead even with the defender, that defender lost. It's a wrap. There's no chance. He said if you're even,
it's 50-50. I don't know where you heard that from.
If the ball's like, as soon as the ball goes up, they say when the quarterback drops back, right? And he puts that ball up, if he sees, when the ball's at the highest point in the air, if they're even, the receiver's even with the defender.
That's a 50-50.
They said it's over. They was calling all the analysts, everybody. Shannon Sharp keeps saying it. What's your man Troy Oakland? They said it. They said it Sunday night, Monday night game.
That's what I'm saying. You talking about Tyreek Hill or Deshaun Jackson?
Well, yeah, it's obviously the receivers.
Goodwin,
I said receivers, bro.
I'm saying somebody fast,
not slot receivers. Receivers, the real guys.
Like, if you're talking about like one of these fast ass receivers,
yeah.
If it's 50-50 when the ball just gets in
the
air,
no, I won't say 50-50. I'm talking they are dead even, stride for stride with each other, and balls in the air. They said
depends on who the receiver is. If it's like you got one of these speedy receivers, yeah, you done. You lost. But if it's not one of these speedy guys, it's 50-50.
All right, I got you. I just realized I did something. I just caught myself, but too late now.
But yeah, it's gonna be 50-50 because that means if they're right there, like
yeah.
I mean, it's literally just at 50-50.
So when they put that ball up, it even is a wrap. Even Stevens is a touchdown.
I don't think with certain people, but back to them Jags. Yeah, we got Cowboys next week. I think we're gonna do good.
Yes,
we're gonna force.
This
just
is
like
perfect.
you said, we're gonna force Dak to throw, and we're gonna be in Dak ass.
Y'all got to.
And I hope they put Ramsey on Herms.
That's gonna be so whack, man. He's not he's not the number one. Their number one receiver is Beasley. He doesn't look like it this year, but Beasley's their number one. That would be disgusting. If I would love to see that because it looks so lopsided. What? Ramsey guarding up Beasley. I want to see that, man. That'll be funny as hell to me. But they don't never line him up on the outside.
You know, Cole Beasley on his rookie had like 77 receptions.
Yeah, from
and then you know how they shut him down last year.
They didn't shut him down. He was the number one receiver.
No, he wasn't. Dez was. He had the number one with 870 yards receiving.
No.
But you know, yes.
Wrong.
Pull his ass up, bro. You ain't got to argue with me.
That's true.
Okay. But how they shut their passing game down? How they shut their passing game down last year was they double teamed Cole Beasley because they knew Dez couldn't beat nobody one-on-one.
Exactly, and it was all underneath passes.
So they double teamed Cole Beasley and took him completely out the game. And so then that's when he was starting to force the ball to Dez.
2017 season would be last year, right? I didn't know he was in the league since 2012. I thought he was in the league way before
I didn't know that neither.
I mean, I was like 2000. I thought he got drafted in 17. All Dallas. 7 years he been in the league. Bro.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you're right. His best year was in 2016. He had 833. Yeah, you got the wrong person. It was him. That was at 16 at 833.
Okay, well, Google Dez, bro. You only got one stat.
5 touchdowns that year. Wait, 16. Yeah, 75 receptions. You was close. 75. Yeah, that's that season you're talking about. Okay, all right, cool. Let me check Dez right quick. 16 season. Dez had over 1,000?
No. 17, bro. Not 16, 17.
No, I'm pulling up the stats. But you said
2017 was last year.
I know, but I got to pull up the stats first, bro. It pulls up all the years. I was just showing you that when you said he had his rookie year 77, that wasn't his rookie year. That was when Dak first got in, and he had the 75 receptions and 833, 5 touchdowns.
Well, I'm talking about last year, bro. That was 2016 that you looked at.
2017. Wow, he beat him by 5 yards. 838. Oh, wait, I get you saying he was leading. I got you. You're right. That was 16. In 16, Dez was close, 796. So, not bad.
That was the year he was hurt, too. All the years he been hurt.
Now, after that 13, when he broke his foot the first year.
Yeah, he been hurt ever since.
Why did they even have that year on here?
Last year, he wasn't hurt.
He didn't play the whole season. Oh, he did come back that season. He just was trash. Yeah. Okay, I remember that. The 6 game. Yeah, here we go. All right, screw it.
But we're going to bust their ass, though. So it's going to be Gucci.
I need y'all to do it, too. It'll definitely help equal out the division for us.
You said y'all got Redskins?
No, we got the Eagles on Thursday Night Football.
Yeah, that's
top
right,
of the week.
Right. Thursday Night Football.
Yep. Interestingly enough, once again, the Jags and the Giants have the same exact bye week again this year, week 9. So that's sweet.
One thing I do want to see with this game, I want to see how we going to use Jamal Charles.
If y'all use Jamal Charles.
No, we're going to use him.
Because Fournette is up to him.
Fournette's not playing. They already called it.
Damn. That shit is not no fucking...
No, it's a sore. It's a sweet... Because with a muscle tweak, you got to...
I already lost.
What?
So you already lost, so y'all would rest. No. What I mean is, y'all already lost against Kansas City. Just go ahead and rest them. Screw it. Y'all didn't like y'all won.
They probably ain't going to bring him back probably to, like... He probably going to sit one more game, and then we going to bring him back.
I'm about to say, y'all got to bring him back before the bye week, because that's just way too long to be sitting. You know what I'm saying? He can come back and pull it again.
So, but yeah, I just really want to see how Jamal Charles is going to look on this week. Hopefully, I'm saying we get a 1-2 punch with him and Yeldon. So I'm gonna be looking out for that, and I hope something good come out of it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm shooting for y'all boys again, man. Y'all taking care of my division rivals for us this week. Hopefully, y'all clean them up real nice. I wouldn't mind if y'all injured them a little bit too. We like that. So hopefully, y'all boys put that hammer on them for real. I want to be saying, yo, they hitting coach. I want to say that the whole game, and I want to hear them saying it when they get hit. So.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and wrap this thing up, man.
Y'all make sure y'all keep hitting us up on that Gmail at youaint07@gmail.com. We appreciate all that love, feedback, support, questions, inquiries, all that good stuff. Y'all keep hitting us up, man.
And make sure you follow us on iTunes, on SoundCloud. You Ain't Got the Answers spelled out. On Instagram and Facebook, _ You Ain't Got the Answers. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Leave comments, all that good stuff. Listen.
All that good. And make sure while y'all got a little free time, y'all check out that YouTube channel. Go on and check it. Click, link, subscribe. You ain't got the iTunes. You can't find the SoundCloud. We got you covered with the universal YouTube. So y'all go on there, check us out. Got the channel. Subscribe up, like up, and let us know.
Yep. Until next time.
Yo.